Alright. Shalom, Israel. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We are led by Commanding General Yohana, man. This is Precinct Officer Uriah, running the Sabbath service down here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody getting your flights and everything ready, getting your hotels and everything ready, getting your garments and getting fly, because you know what I'm saying? We got about 5 days, man, into the Passover, man. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Um, Speaking of the Passover, like right now, you know what I'm saying, we just kind of passed that area um, in the Sabbath service. So now we going into the Book of Exodus, man. So you know what I'm saying, it's kind of cool, or it's kind of good. You know what I'm saying, that we going over the Book of Exodus and to teach you something about following the orders. You know what I'm saying, and bringing out the spirit of, you know what I'm saying, what the Passover meant, and then what was to be done, after Passover. You know what I'm saying? So after Passover, following orders and loving your brothers, man, is intricate, man. And the building of this nation, man, which, you know what I'm saying, the law and the things that came, you know what I'm saying, after the Passover, man, is pretty much what we've been talking about right now. Bear with me just one moment. Shalom, saying Christ, sir.
Hey, look, Craig, I just sent you the information.
Okay, come.
You got till 4 o'clock to pick it up?
Till 4?
Yeah, I tried to stretch it out. I don't want you to be working so hard. Anytime you want between 4, before it's late.
Come. I'll make sure it gets done out of one. But I got Sabbath service running right now. Yeah, so,
Say it again?
I said I got Sabbath service running right now, sir.
No sweat. So it's already started?
Yeah, come. I'm live right now.
I need to ask you one question. Are you at the table right now, or are you in the back?
No, I'm at the table, sir.
I need you to call me as soon as you are done with Sabbath service. I need to ask you a couple questions.
Come, sir. Sure.
Long break.
That's no more son, sir. All right. So, like I say, when it comes to, like I say, going to Passover, you know what I'm saying, it was just most intricate to go ahead and follow them orders. You didn't follow the order, and you didn't put the lamb's blood above your door. Then the angel of death came and saw about you. You know what I'm saying? You left out into the wilderness, you know what I'm saying, and you didn't follow orders, you know what I mean? You could die. You know what I'm saying? Following orders is important. And these orders that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, gave down at this time were to be continued forever. You know what I'm saying? Just like Sabbath, keeping it holy. You know what I'm saying? That's an order, and that's to be, done throughout the generations. So, without further ado, I'm going to call Imajim. I'm going to state my registry. You know what I'm saying? Uriah, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yashala. Salaki. Uriah, Ban Yami, and Ban Yashala. We're going to go ahead and blow the horn. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and pour up the wine. Ayashala. Okay. Gonna uncover the scroll. Bear with me just a moment. Alright. And we're gonna go ahead and say our prayers in the English and in the Hebrew, starting with the Lord's Prayer. We're going to say Amajim Wapanya Hakwadam, which means Sar, which means to turn and face the east. Sar means to turn. Again, we're going to start with the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemaya, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Haya, Bashemaya, Atanalawa, Lacham, Ka, Yawam, Wasalaklanawa, Kabawatanawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawatinawa, Wala'ah, Tabia'anawa, Banasaiwan, Abah, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Wahatapara, La'awalamim, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. All right. And do hakach, the power, in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Babakosha, Natanalawa, Hakach, Hakach, La Rapa'ah, Kal Makalah, Wakal Madawa, Hakach, La Tahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakach, La Hakwiyam, Hamatyam, Hakach, El Rakawath, Hatamala, Lagarashan, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, the Wada Aman. All right, in the English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power to cast out unclean spirits. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. All right, I'm going to do the book of Psalms, chapter 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharyam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azarya, Izarya, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'arataza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al-Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayirak, Bala Yalah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makarai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaatka, Wabawaka, Ma'aita, Wa'aida Walam. All right, we're going to go ahead in the English. Give me just a second. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth Israel, Salaki. He that keepeth, he that keepeth thee will not slumber nor sleep. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So I'm going to do the book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Salakia. Josh, would you be able to do me a favor? It's some glasses that's over here on that table right there. Can I have those, Baba Kasha? Salakia, y'all. Brother can't see. Give my glasses. The water. All right. If we could, brother, we doing our prayers. We just ask you to turn and face the east with us, brother. If you could. Baba Kasha, the water. All right, book of Psalms, chapter 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al Damayalaka. Al Takarash. Wa Al Tashakwat. Al Kayahana. Awa Yabika. Yahama Yawan. Wa Mashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al Amaka. Ya'arayamwa. Sawad. Wa Yata Ya'ai Tazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakawa. Wa Nakakyadam. Magalia. Wala'a. Yazakar. Sham Yasha'ala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawa'ai Tazawa. La. Yakhadwa. Al Yaka. Baryat. Yakaratwa. Ahaya. Adawam. Wa Yashamai Aliyaham. Mawa'aba. Wa Hagarya. Gabal. Wa Amawan. Wa Amalak. Palashath. I'm Yashabia. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zarwai. Laban Yalawat. Salah. Asha'alaham. Kamadian. Kasayasara. Kayabian. Banakal. Koyashwan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayanda Ara. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nadayatmawa. Ka'irab. Wakazabah. Wakazabak. Wakatazalamani. Kal Nasa Yakamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Atha. Na'awath. Alahayim. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagagala. Kakwash. Lapanyaraka. Ka'ash. Taba'ira Ya'ira. Wakalahaba. Dalahat. Haryam. Khan. Daradatma. Basa'iraka. Wabasa Wapatka. Tabahalam. Malah. Panyaham. Kualawam. Wayabakwashwa. Shamka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Wayabahawa. Ajaid. Wayakaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayadaiwa. Kaya. Atha. Shamka. Yahawa. Labadka. Al Yawan. Al Kaharataza. All right. We're going to do Book of Psalms 83 in English. Bear with me just a second. Psalms 83 in the English. Okay. Keep not thy silence, O power. Hold not thy peace. and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished in Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes as Zebah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the power in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. Sar Yeshabia, which means to sit. Yeshabia. All right, get the Lord a hand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Something mighty about them prayers on the Sabbath day, man. Especially, you know, if you woke up not feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Get them prayers in you, and it's just like the medicine of the earth, man. Like the earth needs to hear that be said every goddamn week. All right, so we're gonna start off at the book of Exodus, chapter. What it was? Let me see. I believe we stopped at chapter 32 and 1. So in the previous chapters, from 30 to 31, we went ahead and we spoke a little bit about the way that the Most High wanted the tabernacle to be built, what materials he wanted, you know what I'm saying, the type of men that he would graft to do these things. Said he would use men of a cunning nature, be wise men, good with their hands, and he would commission those men, and they would come, and Moses would be able to seek them out, and those men would do a mighty work for the Lord, and he would be able to go ahead and get the tabernacle and the things that the Lord wanted in the tabernacle the way that he asked him for, you know, because the Lord fly, the Lord like gold, the Lord like silver, the Lord like the best. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if you can buy shittim wood and lay it over with gold nowadays. But that's what the Lord wants. You know what I mean? And the Lord was very particular about what he wanted, and he wanted these things done a certain way, and he didn't want them duplicated for a man to be able to duplicate them. That whatever the Lord wanted, especially when it came like to the fragrances that he wanted, there was something that once it was made, he didn't want it to be given to just a singular man, you know. So I'm the priest that he wants to make it, right? Now for me, I couldn't go ahead and make that same smell for y'all, because the Lord wanted it holy unto himself. That's what he wanted. in the tabernacle. The oils he wanted was for the tabernacle. It was to sanctify the Salakia, the altar in the tabernacle. It wasn't to be used for just one man's, purse. Because then what is a brother going to do if he can get what the Lord smell, you know what I'm saying, that fly smell? He going to go sell it. He going to sell it to, the neighbors. Everybody going to want some, and then who else going to want it? The enemy's going to want it. Other nations is going to want that smell that the Lord wants. Then that makes it not holy anymore. That makes it something that everybody can have. And what the Lord, just like he wants for us, and everything that we do is for us. But then there's things that the Lord wants special for himself, which was the Levites. The Levites were special unto the Lord. That was the Lord's portion of Israel at the time. So right now we're going into a little bit about them and what they were to do in the tabernacle, at least at that point, from 30 to 31. So if you have it, you can go into your Bible Hub app. If you got it on your phone, that's where we read from. We go into our Bible Hub app. You get your chapter and verse out, and then you hit the INT for anybody that's new to it, that haven't used it before. So we kind of read over the scriptures from the Hebrew into the English, but we always start with the Hebrew first. We're going to start with 32 and 1. All right, 32 and 1 in the Hebrew. Waya ra'ah ha'aim kaya bashash masha la radath man hahar waya kwahar ha'aim il aharon waya amar wa amarwa waya amarwa al yawa kwawam aisha lanan lanawa alahayim ashar yalakwa la panya nawa kaya za'a masha ha ayash ashar ha al nawa ma'arataza matazarayim la'a yadainawa ma haya lawa. Verse 2 in the Hebrew. Waya amar alaham aharon parakwa nazamaya haza'ab ashar ba azanaya nashayakam banyakam wa banath yakam waha baya'awa al ya. Verse 3 in the Hebrew. Wayatha waya the parakya call ha'ain atha nazamawa haza'ab ashar ba'azan yaham wayabaya awa all aharon. Verse 4 in the Hebrew. Sis, you need some help grabbing that stuff? If one of y'all brothers could go out there and help that sister out, Baba could shot the water, y'all. Where you quack, my you dumb, where ya tazar, atawa, bacharat, where ya I shahawa, igal, masaka, where ya amarwa, Allah, Allah, Allah Hayar, no, Allah Hayak, no, Allah, no, Allah Yaka, Yasha Allah, Ashar, Ha'ai, Ha'ila, Ha'ila Waka, Ma'arataza, Matazariah. Verse 5 in the Hebrew, Wayara'ah, Aharon, Wayaban, Mazabak, La Panyawa, La Panyawa, Wayakwara, Aharon, Waya Amar, Kag, La Yahweh, Machar. Verse 6 in the Hebrew, Waya Shakam, Waya Shakai Yamawa, Mama Korat, Waya Ila Ya, Salaki, Waya I Lawa, Ilath, Waya Gashua, Shalumium, Wayashab, Ha'aim, La'akal, Washatawa, Wayaquamwa, Latazachak. Verse 7 in the Hebrew, Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al-Mashah, Lak, Rod, Kaya, Shakath, Imka, Ashar, excuse me, Ha'al-Yata, Ma'arataza, Matazariah. All right, going to do it in the English. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 1, in the English. When the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron, and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we want not what is become of him. So at this time, you know what I'm saying, Negroes is going to be Negroes. It's just like in today's time. Because, you know what I'm saying, they're not privy to the Most High. And they don't know what's going on with Moses. They'll accept anything. They say, hey, look, you got to give us something we can worship, brother. We just out here. We don't know what's going on with Moses. He up there at the top of the mountain. He could be dead. You got to do us something. We just sitting up here. I mean, we ain't got nothing to do. We don't know who to worship because he gone. The head gone. And, you know, pretty much it's just like, you know, Negroes getting into Buddhism. They just want something. You know what I'm saying? Negroes getting into Islam. They really just looking for something to worship, something to be in, not understanding that there is a Most High. There is your power. You have a power. So you don't need something built. You don't need something that's created with man's hand or by man's thought. That there's a being, the ultimate being that is willing, that fought for you, that brought you out of Egypt. Why in the hell would you ask for something to be built? You know what I'm saying? Why in the hell would you go into the Christian church and, the same folks that kill you on a day-to-day basis is Christian? It's retarded. And we've been doing the same thing. Because just like when we was in Egypt, we didn't know the Most High at that time, so what did we worship? Amun-Ra and Horus and all those other beings that they had in Egypt. Because they weren't privy to the Most High. Just like in today's time. You're not privy to the Most High. So who do we love? White Jesus. Muhammad. Allah. Buddha. Krishna. Whoever the hell, the moon rocks. So what's the rocks again, Ram, you told me about a little bit ago? The spirit rocks. Yeah, the yoni crystals. The yonis. You know what I'm saying? We get into any old thing when you're not privy to the Most High. When you ignore the men of the Lord, you'll go worship anything and you'll request for it. People go and request these. They'll go pay money to worship yoni rocks. They'll go pay money for that. It's not something like UPK. This here is for free. You don't have to bring us a damn dime. Only thing you got to do is come bring yourself, and you'll see the righteousness, and you'll pay your tithes. You'll do it because you'll recognize who the Lord is with. It's undeniable. It's verified. It's verifiable. It's undeniable and verifiable. There's nothing built here. We don't have a rock for you to walk around. We don't have a cross for you to bow in front of and, do the little thing with your hand and kiss it up to the sky. We don't do that. There's no need for it. Because the Most High, you'll know that the Most High is real when you begin to change your life. Go on to verse 2. And Aaron said unto them, break off the earrings which are in your ears. In your wives, in the ears of your wives, and your sons, and your daughters, and bring them unto me. And the people brake off the golden earrings which were in their ears, and brought them to Aaron. Like I said, niggas will pay for it. They had to pay for this thing to worship. This wasn't something that just he could craft with just by his hands. They had to pay for it. How you think they get those old megalithic churches? Y'all pay for that. Y'all pay for that. Your granny been paying 20 years for your pastor to drive a Bentley and to have a megalithic church with an ATM in it. And he owned the ATM that's in the church. Go figure. He getting money all the way around. It's the same thing. He said, go get your earrings. Go get the ones out your wives' ears, the ones that your son's wearing, the ones your daughter's wearing. What do you think granny goes and takes to the pastor? Your mama's college fund. That's why your mama didn't go to college. Because she gave all her money to the pastor. Why you think that they lived in a rented house for 15 years and y'all thought this was granny house? They ain't never been granny house. Granny ain't never paid for that house. She been paying pastor every Sunday with everything that she can get from her sons and her daughters. That's why we never see growth in the hood. The only thing that grew in the hood is more churches. And pastor always had the best car. Am I lying? Right. I'm not telling you something you don't know. Now, in this instance, Aaron ain't taking the money into himself, but he is taking it to build that what they want to worship, man. That's why I bring up the Christian church. Whenever you want to go worship in the Christian church, just know you had to pay for that. You pay to keep the lights on. You pay for every new roof. Niggas been paying for the roof fund since what, the 80s? How many of y'all ever seen a new roof get put on the church yet? Never seen it. But you pay for these things that you worship here in America, man. Every wicked thing that you love here in America, you pay for your own sin here in this place. And they'll take the money. It's that simple, man. Verse 4. And he received them at their hand and fashioned it with a graving tool after he had made it a molten calf, they said, "These be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt." Niggas is wicked. It's just like, nah, you know what I'm saying? They praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. They praise on white Jesus for everything they get, not praising the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Or saying that there is no God. I do it on myself. They worship themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's how silly it gets here in America, man. That these will be their gods. I had a cat tell me, man, that he's his own God, or everybody got their power to be their own God because you get to dictate what you make out of your life. That there's nobody, you know what I'm saying, that's making and moving things for you, that it's up to you. I say, God damn. So you telling me that if I get hit by a car, I did that. It wasn't just a happening, you know what I'm saying? I forced this cause. Not that I'm being punished for being wicked. There ain't no punishment. You get punished, you get punished by people. I say, damn, you wicked, man. Like, that's what people believe. They believe more in themselves, or they believe in Jesus more than they do the power, man. That wake you up every day, that put you in the predicaments that you get put into to test you and try you. And you come out on the other side and you have nerve enough to, thank your money. You got niggas who would thank their money, man. I got here on my own. Or thank this dollar. I made it here. You know what I'm saying? I'm self-made. That's what they say. I'm self-made. So here, this is what they thinking. They set up here and had this fashion and thanked the fashion calf that came from the gold that they had in their ears for getting them out of Egypt, man, instead of the Most High. Niggas is like that today. You know what I'm saying? We got the right to vote. They thanking God for that. They thanking Jesus for that. Well, white Jesus said, you know what I'm saying, when the brother that just got shot, you know what I'm saying, the other day. Was white Jesus with the army vet when he just got maced in his car the other day? Well, white Jesus said, I'll tell you where the Most High is. The Most High is dishing out, you know what I'm saying, some pain to you Negroes for you to see that you need to separate from this wicked place, just like he had to do in Egypt. He had to make it prevalent that it's time to separate from these people. Take your spirit from these people, man. Stop giving your love to them and they false idols, man. Because these false idols don't breathe. They don't do anything for you. They can't save you. And in the time, and you know what they all thinking? Save me, Jesus. Save me. And white Jesus don't come. And the Most High put these brothers in those predicaments to show other brothers that you need to change from being wicked. Because half the time, the brothers that get killed out on the street don't be wicked. Some of them, they have their problems. Every brother got their problems. But they don't be the ones that, a person could be like, damn, that brother, would normally be the one to get that. It's usually some upstanding brother who go to work the 9 to 5, mind his business, shave his head, get the edge ups, and eat pork. That's punishment, man. And the punishment, we don't take no glory in any brother being dealt with like that. But what it should do for brothers and sisters is to show them that, hey, man, it's something up with what we doing. Because I'm a Christian and he a Christian. Why is this Christian killing me on the side of the street like a dog? Something got to be up. Or if I'm not a Christian and I don't even do the Christian thing and there ain't no God, then what the hell is going on to me in this place, man? But that's because you worshiping and you into something that don't have no value. And the only value that you bring to this place is what you get off your back. And it's what the Most High allow you. Not your job. Not Caesar Borgia hanging on a cross with no shirt. You know what I'm saying? Churches got sexy Jesus up there with no shirt. Not him. He ain't the one that's doing it. He don't do it. It's the Most High, man. And they'll give up the Most High, you know what I'm saying, to worship nothing. They'll give up all right. They'll see us on the street and hear us, know what we saying is true, and forsake that because, your wife like going to church. She like hearing the good music in the church. She know they talk about having multiple wives over there, so you can't go over there. But you can go over there to them purple homosexuals because they say one wife is cool. You can have one wife up in here. And she could be African because we'll accept her. You know what I'm saying? All the things that's accepted, we don't allow, and neither does the Most High. But you can't give up the Most High for your own vanity, for nothing, man. That's it, man. Verse 5. And when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it. And Aaron made proclamation and said, tomorrow is a feast to the Most High. And they rose up early on the morrow and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings. And the people sat down to eat and to drink and rose up to play. And the Most High said unto Moses, go, get thee down, for thy people which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt have corrupted themselves. The Lord say, Moses, get back down there. These niggas is wicked. That's all he say. He said, get down there. They have corrupted themselves. They have truly done something foolish. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron proclaimed the next day a feast to the Most High, but they worshiping the calf. It's just like everybody saying they love the Lord, but they worship Caesar Borgia. That's what they do. Man, I love God. I got God all down inside my heart. And what they turn and pray to? White Jesus. And they got a whole Bible that say Jesus black, and they still pray to white Jesus, but they love the Lord. It's the same thing. It's the same. Go ahead, what you got, huh? Yeah.
Can you imagine how it could have been back then, them knowing, like, without all the distraction we have today?
Yeah.
But them knowing back then that, Christ is black. And,
Well, you just got to understand, this before Christ. This when they just saw the water get split in the Red Sea. They just walked through the Red Sea with walls of water. They just seen the whole Egyptian army get killed. They done had food come out the sky. You know what I'm saying? They done saw the destruction of the Most High. You done seen it. So what you saying is heavy, and that's even worse than knowing that Christ black. You got to see the power in action. You saw the power in action, and you turn to a calf. You not only do you turn to the calf, but you got to take the calf. You got to make the calf from the Jews that you was just that the Lord had y'all tell the Egyptians to give y'all for y'all journey. So this is stuff that you was supposed to use to build the tabernacle and to do the great works that the Lord wanted for us to do. You turn and you take that, and like I say, you built the Christian church with it. You built the Muslim mosque with it. You build up yourself instead of your nation with it. And you give all the glory to something that has no power in it. He said corruption was a hell of a word that the Lord used. And it's a powerful word to be used because corruption can kill. Corruption can take down a nation. And we'll see how that corruption took down this nation, man. Made us almost to nothing. You know what I'm saying? At a time like this. We'll go back into the Hebrew. We're at verse 8. All right? All right, it's the book of Exodus, chapter 32, and verse 8 in the Hebrew. Sarawa, Mahar, Man, Hadarak, Salakia, Ashar, Tazawayathum, Aishawa, Laham, Igal, Masaka, Waya Shatakawa, the Kawawa, Lawa, Waya Zabakwa, Lawa, Waya Amarwa, Allah, Salaki, Alahayam, Yasha'ala, Ashar, Ilawak, Marataza, Matazariah. Verse 9 in the Hebrew. Wa ya Amar Yahweh al Mashah Ra'ayataya Atha Ha'im Hazah Wahana Aim Kosha Iraq Hawa or Hawa'ah Salakia. Verse 10 in the Hebrew. Wa Itha Hanayaka Laya Wayakar Apaya Baham Wa Akalam Wa Aisha Awathak Lagawaya got a wall. Verse 11 in the Hebrew. Where you call Masha Atha Panya Yahweh Alahayawa Wa Amar Lama Yahweh Yahara Aparak but Imak no but Imka Ashar Hawataza'ath Marataza Matazarayim Bakach Gadawal Wabayad Kazakwa. Verse 12 in the Hebrew. Lama Ya Amarwa Matazarayim La Amar Mara'ai no Mara'aya no Mara'aiha Hawatazayam Laharag Atham Baharayim Wala Kalatham Ma'il Panya Adama Shawab Maharawan Apak Wahanacham Il Haraya La'imka. Verse 13 in the Hebrew. Zakor La Abraham La Yatazak Wala Sha'ala Wala Salakia Wala Yasha'ala Ibadyaka Ashar Nasha Na Shaba'ith Laham Bak Watha Dabar Alaham Arabah Atha Zara'ikam Kakawabaya Kakawakabaya Hashemayim Wakal Ha'arataza Haza'ath Ashar Amarthaya Athan Lazar Ra'aikum, Wanahawa, La'ilam. Verse 14 in the Hebrew, Wanah, Wanacham, Yahweh, Il, Hara'iwa, Salakia, Hara'iah, Ashar, Debar, La'ishawat, La'imwa. All right, going to the English. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 8. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf and have worshipped it. They have sacrificed thereunto and said, These be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. So the Most High, for lack of better terms, he pissed off. And he's stating what they've done and what they said. Y'all ever been so mad you told them what somebody did and he ain't down there to see it and you just tell him, man, they done did this and they done did, man, he's mad as hell. He said, this is what they've done. They trying to take credit. They giving my credit to a damn calf that they just made. They saying that these is the gods. This calf is the ones that did this. Nah, I did that. He told Moses, like he said, get down there because this is what they done. Verse 9. And the Most High said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people, a stiff-necked people. He said, look, these some hard-headed Negroes, man. They stubborn. They are just, they are some asses. They are stubborn. They are stuck in their ways, and they know me. They got their neck turned up high about what done happened for them. I done seen it. I saw them myself. I'm sure Moses is like, you know how somebody telling you something, he's like, that's them. You know what I'm saying? He up there just like, man, got his hands up like, he don't know what to say. It's like, dang, they did that? And this is what they doing. That they went ahead, like right now. You can't tell a Christian nothing. You can't go to a Christian and you could show them the scriptures in the Bible and you're still wrong because that's not what they were taught. And the thing is that these people at this time were taught to worship all different kinds of images. Egypt was a land of many gods. You know what I'm saying? Hell, their forefathers, even though Abraham, isn't really in question, but Abraham was from Mesopotamia, which was another place that had many gods. So there's certain things that these people, have within them or have known about the earth at this time that, other nations and other lands got gods that they make with their hands and fashioned up. So what about us? You know what I'm saying? This is what we want. That's always our problem, is to be alike the people that are round about us. And at this time, we still doing the same thing. They wanted a molten calf. And the Lord see you when you go to church tomorrow. The Lord gonna see your granny. The Lord gonna see your sister, your cousin, your auntie, the weed smoking Rastafarian, the Buddhist that believe all life is connected, and if you kill a bumblebee, that you're gonna have bad karma, and then when you die, you're gonna come back as a bumblebee. The Lord sees this, and they are stiff-necked people, man. I'm watching them. He said, now therefore let me alone, that my wrath may wax hot against them. Told Moses, leave me alone for a minute, because I'm finna turn up. He already told him to go away, because I'm already pissed. Go down there with them, because my wrath is finna wax hot against them. I'm about to do something. I'm finna do them something. That's the Lord telling Moses. I'm finna get at him for what they done. They don't know that I get peed off, and I'm finna show them. because they thought what I did to Egypt was wicked, or well, it was righteous at the time. I'm finna turn up on them. He say that I may consume them, and I will make of thee a great nation. Told Moses, I'm finna kill them, and I'm going to make a nation out of you. And at this point, we was all finna be Mosesites. We was finna be Moshites. Wasn't even gonna be Israelites no more. We was gonna be Moshites. We was all gonna be Ephraimites. I believe no Levites. Everybody's gonna be Levites. Moses was a Levite. We was all gonna be Levites at this point. The Lord was that mad that he said, you know what? I will kill all of them, and I will make a nation out of you. And to be honest, if the Lord had done it, it still wouldn't have been against, wholeheartedly what he was already doing, because at the time Moses he's still an Israelite. So he still could have made a great nation, and it still would have been out of the blood of Israel. It's still, technically, because Moses is Israelite. So if he'd have made a nation out of Moses, he still would have been keeping his promise. But it's something that he promised Israel that he was going to do, that kept the Lord from killing him. So we're going to read on. And Moses besought the Most High, his power, and said, the Most High, why doth thy wrath wax hot against thy people, which thou hast brought out of the land of Egypt with great power and with a mighty hand? He going to beseech him. That's one of those things that, Officer Tazadok, Most High in Christ, that he goes over with the power of prayer. When you praying to the Most High, you can go to the Most High with adoration. You can beseech the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like Christian, they all that's the one thing, even though Christianity is all the way wrong, that's the one thing that they do say is that, God is awesome. But they take away what part of him makes him awesome, that he kills. That's a big factor when dealing with the Most High. So it's not that he's just good and gives you everything that you want. No, this power, and people learning who he was not because of the giving. It was because of the taking. It was the lives being taken from the Most High. So this great power and this mighty hand that Moses is talking about is not, the gift-giving side of the Most High that he's, electing toward, or is, giving praise to. He's giving praise to the killer in the Most High. He telling him, you were an awesome killer. I saw what you can do. You killed the firstborn, you dropped plagues, you done made walls of water and dry land in the middle of a sea for us to walk through. You did this with your great hand. The Most High, this is what Moses is telling the Most High right now. Think about anybody that does a good work, and if you want something from them, or if you need something from them, or if you're trying to calm them down, beseechment is a powerful tool in trying to persuade somebody. Officer Ron, if you could, can I get that bottle of water that's right there? Baba Kashar, it's right there on the red table. It's on the red table by the door. If I could, Baba Kashar, the water. You know what I'm saying? That's what Moses is doing. He said, wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, for mischief did he bring them out and slay them in the mountains? So Moses is telling the Most High, hey, look, the water. I appreciate it. You got to go? All right, shalom, shalom. You know what I'm saying? Moses is telling the Most High that, you know what I'm saying, think about what our enemy's going to say when you kill them in the wilderness. They gonna say, see, that power ain't no good no way. They was better off being in bondage. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your enemy speaking ill of you. What the Egyptians gonna say if you kill them? It's just like here today. You know what I'm saying? It's like the white man saying, you know what I'm saying, well, if the Most High be y'all God, you know what I'm saying, then why is he doing this? But it's because niggas is wicked. The Most High can't turn back the punishment because the punishment already dealt. What we got to do is serve the Most High. And Moses is beseeching the Most High to give them another chance. It's what the Commanding General Yohana has done. You know what I'm saying? It's what the Isupk has been doing since 1969. Beseeching the Most High to leave a great area for brothers and sisters to get themselves right. That's what Commander General Yohana does. That's what we here in the Isupk does for our people. And we get brothers and sisters. I mean, it might be trickling down, but it's quality water. It's quality. You know what I'm saying? And Moses saying, hey, look, get him another chance. That's what we do here every day. That's what these prayers is about. Giving brothers and sisters another chance. Giving them a second to get their life together and get their life right and come serve them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Moses is doing right now. And consume them from the face of the earth. Turn from thy fierce wrath and repent of this evil against thy people. So he telling them, hey, look, man. You know what I'm saying? Because to repent, people think, that means saying you sorry. No, repent means to turn away from, to not do again. He's telling the Most High, hey, look, take this anger off them people, man. You know what I'm saying? These your people. And he still finna pour it on. He finna call to remembrance some other stuff that the Most High said. Remember Abraham. Everybody know he called Abraham his friend. Everybody remember that. He told Abraham, you are my friend. Abraham and the Most High walked together for years. And Abraham did what the Most High asked of him. He's finna sacrifice his own son. He even gave that same promise to make a great nation out of Isaac. Passed that same promise down. Isaac followed the order until the end and then gave the same promise to Israel. You know what I'm saying? Thy servant, to whom thou swearest by thy own self. He said, you swore by yourself. Great has to be, you know what I'm saying, that type of promise, that type of oath for the Most High to swear by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think we take and make oaths, you know what I'm saying, and we swear by, a blood oath to be here. The Most High swore by himself. Just think about that. He said, on me. Y'all ever said that, man? On me or on my soul. You know what I'm saying? You swear by yourself that you going to do something. This is the Lord. Now, I mean, you a man. So, yeah, you going to lie on yourself. But the Most High ain't no man. He lie not. He going to do everything he say he going to do. And Moses had to put it on him. Hey, look, this what you said. I'm just saying what you said. I'm just telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll do it as people in the world, but man, on my soul. Hey, man, but you just said you was gone. Man, but look, man, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, my bad. The Lord don't give my bads. He don't do those. He don't salakia. That just don't happen. If he said he gonna do it, surely it's going to happen. Just like surely we went through slavery on them ships. The Lord he didn't kill us all the way. We still here. Salakia. By thyself and saidest unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and all this land that I have spoken of I will give unto your seed, and they shall inherit it forever. He had to remind them. Nothing wrong with reminding somebody of what they said, because it's an intricate part in persuasion, especially if you're trying to get something done. Verse 14. And the Most High repented of the evil which he thought to do unto his people. So because of Moses' beseechment, we all aren't children of Moses. We're still, Judites and Gadites and, Reubenites, Simeonites, Zebulonites, myself a Benjamite, because we all would have been Mosites at this point. That's what the Lord had in his mind to do, because at this time Moses was the only one serving the Most High. Aaron wasn't serving the Most High at this point, because why? Anybody tell me why Aaron hadn't served the Most High? What did Aaron do? Go ahead. Did Aaron want to start it? Go ahead, Doc.
He wasn't familiar with the laws and commandments of the Most High.
Nah, How come Aaron wasn't? Aaron was down there with the people, meaning Aaron was going to get killed too. Why wasn't Aaron serving the Most High at this point? Go ahead, Doc. You got it. Moses was the leader, but Aaron was second to Moses. Why wasn't Aaron serving the Most High? What did Aaron do? Go ahead, John.
It's like he came in for the pressure from the people.
Most High in Christ. That's the answer. Aaron served the people and not the Most High at this time. He gave the people what they wanted. That's why Aaron was going to get killed with them. That's the most important right there. That's why it was going to be left on Moses. Because Aaron was wicked enough to hearken to the people when the only person that Aaron should have been taking orders from was who? Go ahead. There we go. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go back into the Hebrew. Verse 15. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 15 in the Hebrew. Wayapun, Wayarad, Mashah, Man, Hahar, Washanyah, Lachath, Ha'adath, Hayadawa, no, Salakia, Bayadawa, Lachath, Kathabayim, Mashanya, Ibara Yaham, Mazah, Wamazah, Hum, Kathabayim. Verse 16. Wahalachath, Ma'aisha, Alahayim, Hama, Wahamakath Thaba. No. Wahamakathab, Salakia. Makathab, Alahayim, Hawa'a, Charawath, Isle, Halachath. Verse 16 in the Hebrew, verse 17 in the Hebrew. Wayashamai, Salakia, Yahawashai, Atha, Kwawal, Ha'aim, Bara'ayah, Bara'ayha, Waya Amar, Al, Masha, Kwawal, Malachama, Bamachana, Waya Amar, Awan, Kwawal, Anawath, Gabo, wait, yeah. Gabawar, Gabawara, Wa'awan, Kwawal, Anawath, Kala, Salakia, Khala Washa, Kwawal, Anawath, Anakya, Shammai. Verse 19. Wayahaya, Ka'ashar, Korab, Al, Hamachana, Wayara'ah, Atha, Ha'agal, Wamachalath, Wayakar, Apa, Masha, Wayashalak, Mayadawa, Mayadyawa, Atha, Halakath, Wayashabar, Athum, Thakath, Hahar. Verse 20 in the Hebrew. Wayaquak, Atha, Ha'agal, Ashar, Aishawa, Washarap, Ba'ash, Wayatakan, Id, Ashar, Dak, Wayazar, Il, Panya, Hamayim, Wayashak, Atha, Banya, Yasha'ala. Verse 21 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Masha, Al, Aharon, Ma'a, Aisha, Lak, Ha'aim, Hazah, Kaya, Haba'ath, Al Yawa, Chata'ah, Gadala. All right. Going to the English. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 32, verse 15. And Moses turned and went down from the mount, and the two tablets of the testimony were in his hands. The tablets were written on both their sides, on the one side and on the other side were they written. And the tables were the work of the power, and the writing, and the writing was the writing of the power, graven on the tablets. So these two tablets that Moses is bringing down, he holding them steadfastly. He going down to the people. He just got them from being killed. He just saved their life. They don't even know that Moses just saved their life. They don't even know. He just because the Lord is telling them what's going on. He's up there with the Lord. So he ain't come back down yet. He's still up there. So he got the tablets and he walking. He just walking with the two tablets, unbeknownst to him of what's going on. And when Joshua heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said unto Moses, there is a noise of war in the camp. So Joshua is on Shamar for Moses while Moses up there dealing with the Most High. He's coming down. Joshua tell him, hey man, like something going on down there. We gonna need to get down there. We gotta go. Cause now, see what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling y'all. And this the story gonna play out so heavy if you know the story of Joshua, right? So Joshua not down there with the people. Joshua is watching out for Moses. He on the mountain with Moses. So what's Joshua not doing? Y'all ain't with me. What is Joshua not doing if he's with Moses?
He's not partaking in the celebration.
Most High in Christ. There you go. You in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? He's not partaking with what the people were just doing with the golden calf. He don't know about it either. So he tell Moses, it sounds like war going on down there. Verse 18, and he said, it is not the voice of them that shout for the mastery, neither is it the voice of them that cry for being overcome, but the noise of them that sing I do hear. So he say, it's not them sounding like they winning. It ain't sounding like they losing. These niggas is singing. They having they down there having a doggone party. He came to the conclusion quick. He say, it ain't them winning. They not down there killing. If y'all know somebody who, you know what I'm saying, anybody play warfare, modern warfare, any of those games, you know that sound of a brother who winning. He in there, oh yeah, yeah. And then you know when it sound like a nigga losing. Oh man, I'm getting, man, how you do that, man? Oh, these niggas is singing church music. Glory, glory. They down there singing. You know what I'm saying? They down there just turning up to these damn calves, man. And it came to pass, as soon as he came close to the camp, he saw the calf and the dancing. How many of y'all been in church before? How many of y'all seen a sister full on twerking in church? How many of y'all seen that? I know we didn't seen it. The video's all on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. They down there twerking to the calf. What's going on, sis? They singing Jodeci in the church now? It won't in the church. Damn, getting it wet in the church. That's crazy. Oh my God. I didn't know that part. I thought they was twerking it up to just some old list little light of mine. On Facebook tell it all. You see what I'm saying? See, my sisters, they know. And see, the thing is, people think that serving God is supposed to be pleasing to you. It ain't about nothing pleasing. It's about doing what the Lord wants. And the Lord wants blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to be on top and not fall to your own foolish mind and praising idols that do nothing for you. The Lord would rather you serve no idol, know that he's your power, and be on top of people. But because what we'll rather do, the same way like they singing to this calf, we'll go out, get killed in the street, then we'll go march and sing to an idol that does nothing. We'll literally, how many times has a person been hit with a brick singing "We Shall Overcome"? That was all throughout the 1960s. You couldn't overcome that brick. Can't overcome that brick. How many times was they, you know what I'm saying, what was the save a wretch like me with a dog on their foot? You didn't get saved that day. And this is where it started. We're singing instead of actually serving God became a mantra for our people. That's what we do. We'll rather sing than worship false idols. We'll rather sing and worship false idols and be killed by our oppressors and be slain by our enemies. That's what we'd rather do. Shalom, shalom with us. So you want to take over class? Tomorrow? Most High in Christ, sir. That's what we'd rather do, man. And Moses' anger waxed hot, and he cast the tables out of his hand and break them beneath the mount. So Moses, him not knowing what the Lord, so he just told the Lord, don't kill them. Be cool, don't kill them. That these your people that you just saved. He told the Lord to be cool. The Lord said, okay, I'm going to chill. Going on with the tablets. Going on. He let them go. So Moses like, yeah, they ain't dead. We finna come down here, finna give them the law. They gonna be cool. And damn, these niggas is wicked, man. I just saved your life, and I come down to this. Cause he didn't know. He didn't see it. He ain't see what they was doing. All he know is he just saved the whole nation from being killed and came down and actually saw what the Lord was finna kill him for. Let that change somebody's mind real quick. But he couldn't do it because he just beseeched the Lord to save their life. He mad as hell now. Now his anger waxed hot. Now he mad. You know what I'm saying? He took the calf which they made and burned it in the fire and ground it to powder and strode it upon the water, and made the children of Israel drink it. And Moses said unto Aaron, what did this people unto thee, that has brought so a great sin upon them? So what did they do to you for you to bring this great sin on them? What was they finna kill you, bro? Did they string you up? What they do for you to give them this? He know it's gotta be something. He knows. So he asked the question. It's like, damn, what did they put like how we say, they put a gun to your head? Did they put the spear to your throat? What they do? We gonna find out. You know what I'm saying? We going back into the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Verse 22 in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? And sidebar, nowadays, it don't take much for somebody to sin. It take them getting upset, being sad, you know, take small feelings, peer pressure, you know what I'm saying? Niggas will turn you out to sin just after waking up in the morning. That's how easy sin is. Sin is on your fingertips nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And so is righteousness. That's why we cast our videos through Facebook, YouTube. You can find us out on TikTok for all my TikTokers. You know what I'm saying? You can find the truth just like you can find sin at your fingertips. It's right there. You can find righteousness, and it ain't nothing but a click away. It's a sidebar. But verse 22 in the Hebrew. Well, ya Amar, Aharon, all Yahar, Adanya, Atha, Yada'itha, Atha, Ha'im, Kaya, Bara'ai, Hawa'ah, verse 23, Wa ya Amarwa, La ya, Aisha, Lanawa, Alahayim, Ashar, Yalakwa, Lapanya Nawa, Kaya, Za'a, Masha, Ha Ayash, Ashar, Ha Al Nawa, Ma'arataza, Matazarayim, La'a, Yada'ai Nawa, Ma'a, Haya, Lawa, verse 24 in the Hebrew, Wa ya Amar, Laham, Lamya, Zaha, Ha, Hataparakwa, Waya, Salakia, Wayatanawa, Laya, Wa Asha, Wa Asha Kahawa, Ba'ash, Wayaza'a, Ha'agal, Hazah, Wayara'a, Masha, Atha, Ha'im, Kaya, Para'ai, Hawa'a, Kaya, Para'ai, Aharon, Lashamataza, Bakwamayaham, verse 26 in the Hebrew. Waya Imad, Masha, Basha Ira, Salakia, Basha Ayar, Hamachana, Waya Amar, Maya, La Yahweh, Ya, Waya, Wayasapwa, Ayawa, Ka, Banya, Lawaya. Verse 27 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Laham, Ka, Amar, Yahweh, Alahaya, Yasha'ala, Shayamwa, Ayash, Harabawa, Al, Yarakwa, Ibarwa, Washawabwa, Masha'ir, Lasha'ir, or Lasha'ira, Bamachana, Waharagawa, Ayash, Atha, Akyawa, Wa Ayash, Atha, Ra'ihawa, Wa Ayash, Atha, Quarabawa. Verse 28 in the Hebrew. Wa Ya Aishawa, Banya, La Ya, Kadabar, Masha, Wayapal, Man, Ha'aim, Bayawam, Hawa'a, Kashalashath, Alapia, Ayash. All right, go back into the English. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 32. Chapter 32, verse 22. And Aaron said, let not the anger of my Lord wax hot. Thou knowest the people, that they are set on mischief. He said, look, man, look, don't get mad at me. You know them niggas wicked. He put it off on this. He said, look, hey, look, don't be mad with me. I was just keeping the peace. Like, you know them niggas is wicked. You know that they set to mischief. I like the term he used. They set to mischief. They gonna do. It's like, I got kids. I know one of my sons, I know little boy is bad. I know if I close my eyes for 10 seconds, he finna do something. He gonna break something. He gonna throw something. He gonna hit something. That's what Aaron telling Moses. You knew you shouldn't have walked away. You knew them niggas was wicked. He ain't put himself in there. They wicked. All right. For they said unto me, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we wot not what has become of him. So because you was gone, so now he Xing himself out of it. He say, because you was gone, and they didn't know what happened to you, they asked me to do something. So I just did it. And I said unto them, whosoever hath any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it to me. Then I cast it into the fire, and there came out this calf. So it just happened. That nigga said, they gave me the gold, I cast it in the fire, and the calf came out. Not that I fashioned it, it just came out. Nigga, wash his hands with the whole ordeal. Look, they wicked, you was gone, they asked me, I took the rings, put it in the fire, and just a calf came up, my nigga. Shoot. What you want me to do? Go ahead,
It's kind of how Pontius Pilate did. He put his hands inside the water, and he was done.
Hey, look, I wash my hands with this. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Now, at that in that particular instant, Pontius Pilate, he's not the one that sentenced the man. He let the people choose. So him doing it in a sense is a little bit different because Pontius Pilate did have the authority to take the man down, but he let it rest on the people for what they want to do. Now, this opportunity, this ain't that. That this ain't rest on the people. Aaron was in charge. It was up to him to make sure the people didn't fall into sin. Because and the thing is this how you know that sin existed before Moses even gave them the law. People think that there was no law before. They haven't even got the law. Moses just broke the law. He just broke it. He ain't even gave it to the people yet. There was already a law in effect. It's always been in effect. It's always been there. There's always been something. Go ahead, what you got? Yeah. No. Not to that effect. So just like most things, before there's something written, there's always something that's spoken. There's things that we speak unto each other. So just like when Jacob entered Egypt, he knew that it wasn't right for him to eat with the Egyptians, that they had to go eat in a separate room. You know what I'm saying? So these are things that just taught. So from Adam on to Seth, from Seth to Eber, from Eber to goddamn Abraham, these were things that people spoke. So that's what kept us from being different from other people, to distinguish us. So like the law of circumcision that was given around the time of Abraham. Before then there wasn't one, but after Abraham, they knew to get circumcised on the 8th day because it was a spoken law before it was ever written. So a lot of the things the Most High gave to Adam, Adam gave to his children. Just like what you do to your children. You have things that, you have some parents that allow their children to smoke. You don't. So that law isn't written. It is legal for people to smoke in America. But for your children, this is what I told you. Now, because there's so many children, and you can't say you didn't know, because we have a tablet that says so, that this is what it is now. Now you can't live your life saying, oh, I didn't know it existed, because Moses is bringing it down to display to the people. So now, y'all know y'all wasn't supposed to have this calf. Y'all knew that. That's why we left from Egypt. Same reason why the Most High had Abraham leave from out of the land of where his family was, to stop serving the gods that was there. Come serve me. Don't have an image of me. You can't make one. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bob?
So the law was a oral tradition from Abraham all the way to Moses.
Yes, the law was an oratory tradition. It was taught, to the children, and again, that's what separated from the people. There were things that we did that the Egyptians didn't do. You could make the distinguishing between us, from the circumcision to the food we ate, from the things that we just did, up until the Most High began to surface himself. Now it's not just there's certain laws that we do. Now we have our own power that we can observe, because for a time period, those people weren't dealing with the Most High. Those people were just in bondage after Jacob. You know what I'm saying? After Joseph, they were just in bondage. There was no, somebody who was professing that the Most High is our power. They were just there. Then the Most High raised up Moses. When he raised up Moses, it's time to get my people out here, because the Most High heard their cries and he remembered his people. So once he remembered his people, he reached out to a man that he chose to save his people, like he did here today. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. Where we at? Here we go. Yeah. And he said unto him, whosoever hath any gold, let them break it off. So they gave it to me, and I cast it into the fire, and there came out this calf. And when Moses saw that the people were naked, for Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies. So what is that naked? Did Aaron go around taking off their clothes? How did Aaron make them naked? What did he do? Go ahead, huh? Yes. He revealed, well, I won't say he revealed their sin. As if he made them naked. Salakia. Hold up. I'm some lock one. Shalom on Christ, sir. Come on, sir. Come on, sir. You need me to do something? Come on, sir. Shalom on Christ. All right. So, go back. What? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish your answer. Not revealed. What did he made them naked? He did it. Not revealed it, but he did it. What did he do? Nah. What you got, Josh? It's simple. It's simple. What?
Their protection was gone.
Nah. Yes, but no. It's kind of. But it's. You want to give it a shot? No. Outside the yard. He exposed them. But what he did was he made the calf. That's how he made them naked. He showed the Most High that them niggas wasn't, these people are, they pretty much gonna do whatever. He made it to where that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna do whatever and they're not gonna be ashamed of it. They're gonna get out there, you gonna put the calf in front of them and they're going to worship. And now he didn't know that's what he was doing. He didn't know, but he done it. And that's when the Most High saw, oh, these niggas are stiff-necked. These some hard-headed people. I done saved them. I done killed for them. I done made dry paths and water for them. And they just, at the drop of a hat, not knowing where Moses was, this cat is going to make the golden calf for them. That's just what it is. He gonna do it. Go ahead, Al.
So, in other words, they didn't have no honor and respect or no shame in their game.
They had no shame in being sinful.
Right.
Because they had just left Egypt where they were doing this. They were just doing this. What clothed them up was that they said that we gonna serve you. So yes, when you said protection, he was on it. But what took away that, and Aaron's purpose of it, was him giving them the calf. Because if he hadn't given them the calf, what wouldn't they have been? They wouldn't have been naked. They would have been clothed. They would have had the protection of the Most High. See what I'm saying? Okay. Where we at? And it says, unto the shame among their enemies. So they did this, and it's people round about them. You know what I'm saying? Other nations is round about them. They almost could have been killed for that. And the enemies would have saw this. But that's why Moses said what he said, was that the Egyptians, when they hear about this, they're going to liken it unto a joke almost, that you brought them, you killed us to take them out of here, to just kill them? What type of people, what type of power is that? And it would have been Aaron's fault, because he should have been strong enough to tell the people, hell no, that we're going to wait till Moses comes down And then we're going to see that y'all asking for that golden calf. We're going to see. You ask Moses. Don't ask me. Ask him. He the man in charge. That's if he would have been if he'd have been a soldier at that time. But he fell into peer pressure like most of us do. You know what I'm saying? Verse 26. Then Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, who is on the Most High's side? Let him come unto me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together unto him. And he said unto them, thus the Most High power of Israel, put every man his sword by his side, and go in and out from gate to gate throughout the camp, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion. And the children of Levi did according to the word of Moses, and there fell of the people about 3,000 men. So what happened now? Go ahead.
So this is kind of a sacrifice for the sin of the whole nation that they committed by making it.
Not a sacrifice. Not a sacrifice. This was almost a punishment. And why he had them go in and out through the gates of the camp is because the question that he posed was, who's going to be on the Most High side? So like we go out day after day, we got a line that we make in front of the camp. Anybody that is not on the inside of that line during camp, or at least under this banner of the Isupk, you are not on the Most High's side, because you aren't willing to serve the Lord with all fear and subjection. Now, when they went out to go kill these other men, what do you think that they had? Why would they have to have killed those men? Go ahead, huh?
To ease the anger of the Most High.
No, because those niggas wouldn't have stopped being wicked had they not died. They wouldn't have stopped it. You got people that live day after day and that will not stop eating pork, and they know it's against the Most High. How does the Lord get them to stop eating pork? What you got, Yabukan? Most High in Christ. That's how the Most High gets you to stop eating pork. That's how the Most High gets you to stop smoking. Because you won't do it on your own. You're going to die for it. The wages of sin is what? Most High in Christ. And with that, that's going to conclude our Sabbath service today. We're going to go ahead. We're going to give up the Lord's Prayer. Imajim. Imagine Wapanya Hakwadum, Sar, turn and face the east. I'm going to give the Lord's Prayer. Bear with me just a second. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Hold on one time. Majum Wapanya Hakwadum, Sar, turn face to the east. We're going to go ahead and get the Lord's Prayer. Good. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemaya, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malak Waka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashemaya, Ratanalawa, Lacham, Ka, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kabawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawat Yanawa, Wala'ah, Tabi'ah Nawa, Banasaya 1, Abah, Hawashai Nawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wahala, Wahatapara, La'awalamyam, Aman. In the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. Forever, so be it. Sar, turn to face the front. Men of Israel, going to salute the Torah. Going to give courtesy salute to the brothers and sisters. Men of Israel, Abba Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Brakatah. Yazmatah, Sar, turn to face the sisters. Men of Israel, courtesy salute. Imajim, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim Shabbat, Shabbat. Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatah, Ba Shem Yahweh Shah. Yazmatah, dismissed. And again, we got about 5 days to the Passover, man. Get your flights. If your flights ain't booked already, man, you sleep. You need to contact your camp leader. You know what I'm saying? It's finna go down. These sisters is already getting this food ready, man. They finna do their thing. Y'all know how we do out here in Houston, man. It's gonna be 14149, aka Yacht Street on Player Street in Houston, Texas, man. We gonna have the slaughter of the lambs on the 22nd. Come out, man. We gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna happy to see the Akim, the Aquatium, man, coming out. You know what I'm saying? With that, we're gonna go ahead and end the class, man. Shalom.